welcome to today's yoga practice. Grab any props that you need. So if you need blocks or a strap, go ahead and get those and we will get started. So come to a comfortable seated position. Lift the spine, lift the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Breathe. Take the right hand down on the floor by the right hip. Lift the left arm up and over, stretching over towards the right. Trying to keep both hips on the floor, so not rocking up, but hips planted on the ground, reaching over. Chest is open, so not collapsing towards the floor. Open. Yeah. Breathe. Inhale, come back to center. We'll go over to the left side. So right arm up and over, hips planted on the ground. Chest is open. Reaching with that right arm. And inhale, come back to center. Tuck the chin down towards the chest. Inhale, take the right ear over to the right shoulder. Breathe. So you can stay in a static position, or if you want to find just some very gentle movements here, you can do that. Last inhale here. Exhale, chin back to chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. So again, you can remain static, or you can start to find some really gentle movements for the neck. So maybe taking the chin up and down, or forward and back. Last inhale here. Exhale, drop the chin back down to the chest. Inhale, take the gaze forward. So come over onto your hands and knees, and we will roll through some cat-cow. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhale, lift the tailbone, chin and chest. Exhale, round the back, lift the belly button to the spine. Inhale, tailbone, chin and chest lift. Exhale, round the back. Last time, inhale to lift. Exhale to round the back. Find your neutral position. Tuck the toes. Inhale. Exhale, pressing back into downward facing dog. And take a moment here to pedal out the feet. Maybe you rock a little from side to side. And then we'll come back into stillness. So lift the right leg while in your downward facing dog. Bend the knee. And then we'll shift the weight forward. Take the knee to the right armpit. And take it back. And take the knee to the left armpit. And take it back. And then take the knee to the center to meet the nose. And then drop the foot between the hands. Take the left knee down to the ground. And we'll come into our low lunge. So square off the hips. So right hip pulls back, left hip pulls forward. Press the feet into the ground. Lift the chest. You can take the arms overhead here. So keeping the legs strong. Lifting the chest, breathing. And then we'll take a side stretch in this position. So you can use your blocks here. So I'm going to take a block, rest my right hand down on the block beside me, and then just reach over to the wall on your right with your left arm. So I'm feeling a stretch here in the side body. Inhale, come back to center, and then shift the weight back. Straighten the right leg for half split. You may have to move the foot forward a little. Breathing here, foot is flexed. Checking your hips, making sure one hip isn't splayed out to the side. So pull the right hip back, left hip forward. And then slowly rock back into your low lunge position. Lifting the chest, clasp the hands behind the back. Hands press down while chest is lifting up. Smile. Breathe. And inhale, take the hands back down to the ground. Tuck the left toes, lift the knee, step back into your plank position. So stay here for a couple of breaths, strengthening all your muscles, so engage everything. Inhale here. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Coming into Sphinx pose, take the forearms to the ground with the elbows slightly in front of the shoulders. Press the feet into the ground, lift the kneecaps, press into the forearms. Ears are lifting away from the shoulders, broadening across the chest, and kind of have the sensation of pulling your chest through your arms. Breathing here. Neck is neutral. Last inhale. Exhale, lower the chest back to the ground, pull the hands underneath the shoulders, and press back into child's pose. Resting here for a moment. And we'll prepare to do everything on the other side. So inhale, come back into your tabletop position. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. And then bend the knee and take the left knee to the left armpit. So I'm pressing my weight into my arms, coming forward kind of in a plank position, and then take it back. And then take the left knee to the right armpit and take it back. And left knee to nose. Drop the foot down between the hands. Drop the left knee down on the ground. We'll prepare for low lunge or Anjaneyasana. So strengthening the legs, lift the chest. Can raise the arms overhead. Breathe. So keeping the legs strong, not becoming a noodle. And we'll prepare to take our side stretch on the other side. So if you want to use your block, go ahead and grab it. Lay it to the left of your left hip. Press into the block, lift the right arm, and stretch over to the left. Breathing. Inhale, come back to center. And half splits on the left side. So shift the hips back, straighten the left leg, keeping the hips square. So left hip is pulling back, right hip is pulling forward. Toes, foot is flexed. Last inhale. Exhale, make your way back into your low lunge. Strengthen the legs. Lift the chest, clasp the hands behind the back. So hands are going to reach down towards the ground, chest is lifting up. Breathing. Last inhale here. Exhale, take the hands back down to the ground. Lift the back knee, step back into your plank position. Breathe here, so inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. And Sphinx pose again. So forearms pressing down into the ground, feet press down into the ground, kneecaps lift. Broaden across the chest and have the feeling of pulling the chest between your arms. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Pull the hands underneath the shoulders. Press back into child's pose. Breathe here. Inhale, tabletop position. Tuck the toes, and on your exhale, press back into downward facing dog. So take a second to breathe here. Take another inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Press the feet into the ground, lift the chest for high lunge. So you can raise the arms overhead. So in this high lunge, you may want to take notice if you feel better with the back leg pressing back behind you straight, or do you feel better with the leg bent? So it may make a difference in the lower back and how that feels. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, open up into warrior two. So left toes are pointing towards the long end of the mat. Right toes, short end of the mat. Bending into the right knee. Arms are out. My chest is facing the long end of the mat. And then I'm going to gaze over my right hand. We'll reverse our warriors, so reach forward and then up and over with the right arm. Trying not to press into the knee with this left hand, but just let it rest here on the leg. Keep bending into the right knee. Inhale, come back into warrior two. Last inhale. Exhale, take the hands down to frame the right foot. Press the left hand into the ground. Open the chest up to the right, lift the right arm up. So we're in a twist here. Take the hand back down to the ground and we'll make our way into pigeon. So shimmy the right foot towards the left hand, drop the knee down towards the right hand. And you can have your shin parallel with the mat, or you can close the knee off and bring the foot more towards the hip here. So, left leg is straight behind you, lift the chest. You have the option to stay here, or you can begin to walk the hands out in front of you. And breathe. Inhale, slowly come back up, lift the chest. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Come back into your plank position. Inhale here. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale, press the hands into the ground, lift the chest, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press back into child's pose. And we will prepare to do everything on the left side. Inhale, come into your tabletop position. Tuck the toes, and on your exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands, pressing the feet into the ground, lift the chest, high lunge. Raise the arms overhead. And remember, you can play with having the back leg straight or bent. Just seeing whichever works better for you. Breathing. Last inhale. Exhale, open up into warrior two. So right toes are facing the long end of the mat, left toes face the short end of the mat. And gazing over the left hand. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, up and over. Last inhale. Exhale, warrior two. My legs are burning. Are yours? Last inhale. Exhale, hands frame the left foot. Press the right hand into the ground. Raise the left arm up to the ceiling. Open up the chest to the left. Last inhale. Exhale, lower the hand back down to the ground and pigeon on the left. So shimmy the left foot over to the right. Knee comes down to the left hand. Right leg is long out behind you. Inhale, lift the chest. And then exhale, you have the option to walk the hands out in front of you. Inhale, walk the hands back underneath the shoulders, lift the chest. Lift the back knee, step back into your plank position. Inhale here. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale, press the hands into the floor, lift the chest, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press back into child's pose. Rest a moment here. Inhale, come back into your tabletop position and make your way into a seated posture. Take the legs out long in front of you. Lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Pull the right knee in towards the chest and then let the leg fall over to the side. So if you need a block under the knee, you can do that. Pull the heel in towards the groin. Press the sole of the foot into the left thigh. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold over the left leg. Breathing. Inhale, come back up to sit. Pull the knee up. And then cross the right foot over the left leg. Inhale, lift the chest. And we're going to twist to the right. So take your left elbow and hook it around your knee. Right hand is on the floor by the hip. Lengthen. Exhale, twist the chest to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Unravel yourself. Take the leg back out long in front of you. And then everything on the other side. So pull the left knee into the chest. And again, let the leg fall out to the side. So if you need a block here, you can have a block. Pull the heel into the groin. Sole of the foot presses into the right thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Last inhale and last exhale. Inhale, raise the chest and then pull the knee back up. Take the left foot over the right leg. Inhale, lift the chest. Left hand goes on the floor near the left hip. Right arm is hugging the knee in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Unravel yourself. Pull both soles of the feet onto the floor so the knees are bent. Take the hands back behind you and we'll go into reverse tabletop. So press the feet into the floor, press the hands into the floor, lift the hips. Breathing. And lower the hips back down to the ground. And then take the feet out wider than the hips and let the knees knock in together. And just let the legs fall over to the left and to the right. And just keep with this motion for a few breaths. And then from here, you can make your way into Shavasana, or if you want to end in a seated posture with me, you may do that. So just come into an easy seated pose or your Shavasana. Close the eyes. Breathe. So if you're in Shavasana, you may stay there. Otherwise, take a deep breath in and out. Another deep breath in and out. Last time, deep breath in and out. All right, thank you for practicing with me today. Bye.